Drop! Go! Tell them to take off! I am every Sith Lord that ever existed. Every Sith Lord is inside of me now. You have every Jedi inside of you. So we are the most powerful Force users that ever lived.
Hi. Sorry about that, guys. I think I just seen a bad movie. Demajani, he's over there frozen. Everybody, how are you doing today?
Everybody doing? Welcome, everybody.
Welcome. Glad to see y'all here. And there's 12 people already in this piece. So
yes,
you know what I'm going to say. Make sure to smash that like button.
Yes.
Smash that like button.
Ladies, you know the routine. Where we at on likes? We at 13 likes. I'm going to need 30 likes. That's what I'm going to need tonight. I'm going to need 30 likes. That means you got to tell a friend and tell that friend to tell a friend and tell that friend to tell another friend. And I want more people in here. That's
more people. We want a party up in this piece.
You know what the drill is. You know what the drill is. 30 likes. Okay? I'm the Mel Bell Delphine, okay? I'm about to put this on blast.
And even though it's cold outside, my boy gonna still pull out them guns. That's how dedicated he is to the game.
Yes.
Let's see who's up in this joint, though. Apollo Patriot, Greek god Apollo is here. That's what I'm talking about. Let me know, is you Zeus, Perseus? Who you one of them cats? You let Fatal J know. Sean Stackhouse said, no, JJ, leave Superman alone. Oh, he talking about the thumbnail. Bro, I got inspired. I made that thumbnail from another thumbnail that I seen. I just added a little bit more pieces to it. But it's on point. It's definitely on point. Thomas Connolly said, hell, Fatal J. Well, guess what? Hell back. Man's Mama Bear's in this piece. She said, hey, y'all. Well, hey, back. Let's see who else we got in this joint. The social introvert, always here, always supporting, one of the dopest dudes. And him and Demajani got the same style. They got the glasses with the fitted. That's what I'm talking about. He says, yo. I said, yo, back. That's what I'm talking about. Miss Lorena Creole. She says, hail to the chat. I say, hail back to you. Glad you're here. So real.
Yes, I'm happy everybody is here. And Christy, once again, is coming with the jabs. Always with the jabs, Christy. Why is that? No, we can't just say 20 all the time. You have a goal. It's like sayings. You gotta push further. You got 20, I want 30 now.
Yeah, you gotta push further so you can get better, like Goku and Vegeta. Perk-minded. He said, ready to talk one of the best Star Wars movies ever. They go Perk with that trolling again. Perp is one of the funniest trollers ever.
Let me tell you something. This movie was so great. I can't wait to never see it again.
Man, bro, I don't even want to see this movie in case I miss something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm on right now. My boy Chris, he said, put on the Fatal J couch. Let me tell you something. The Wi-Fi over at my parents is way better than the Wi-Fi I have at home. So that's why I'm here. But you got the same brown couch.
Yeah, I see that. I was noticing you had a different little backdrop.
Yeah, man. When you see this backdrop, I'm at my parents because their Wi-Fi is on point. The reason why I don't have their Wi-Fi is because I'm paying $10 a month. They're paying $50 a month. I'm not gonna do that anytime soon.
I pay like too much money. I pay too much money.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to $10.
Up north, they are what they call like.
Oh yeah, they hijack y'all.
Yeah.
Without the ski mask.
Yeah, they come like y'all. They come mafia style. Like, hey, you want some protection? You want some protection? Yeah, you gotta pay us. You want cable? You gotta pay. It's like what's my man saying? And Goodfellas. Oh, you ain't got no rental money? F you, pay me. Oh, you gotta pay a light bill. F you, pay me.
Daddy Pants, what up, bro? Joe Lau in the building. He said, yo, guys, what up, Fatal? Hey, man, what up? Glad you're here. Serious Killmonger is in the building. He says, boy, still as a stone. Boy still as a stone. Thanks. According to Christy, kiss my grits at Demogeny. You always said 20 likes. Christy, you know what? I noticed once Christy hit that 1K, she been going in a little bit.
Yeah.
Simp Lord, he says, forget about it. No,
forget about it. Yeah, that's how you got to do it.
Yeah, but I wish I could forget about this movie that came out. And we're gonna open up with something different, okay? We're gonna read a little something. Let me see if I can screen share real fast, real quick. See if I can screen share. I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going to read something. There we go. Imagine that. Can you see that?
Let me pick up my screen a little bit here. Okay,
well, I know the check.
Okay, yeah. So it says
Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker box office collapsing. Let's read further. Things continue not to look good for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, as it is now estimated to come in well under industry estimates for its weekend box office, and Saturday numbers have collapsed. Following the Thursday previews and Friday's numbers, it was estimated that Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker will come in with a 193 million haul for the weekend. However, Saturday numbers came up severely short, with estimates now pegging Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker to only bring in 179 million, a 14 million difference from estimates. Comparing Skywalker Saturday numbers to The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens also shows a huge difference. Skywalker brought in only 48 million for Saturday. The Last Jedi had 63.9 million, and The Force Awakens had 68.29 million. Demogeny, what do you think about that?
I think they've been lowering this thing lower and lower. This movie's still going to hit $1 billion. There's no way they're not going to hit $1 billion. But here's the thing that people forget. They just had reshoots all the way up to almost about 3 weeks prior to the movie.
Up to 3 weeks.
Reshoots cost money.
Yes, they do. And let me tell you something else, Demogeny. Peep this. If Captain Marvel can hit $1 billion, and Star Wars is a way bigger movie than Captain Marvel, best believe Disney is going to make it to where they're going to hit $1 billion.
Oh, yes. There's no way.
Not going to let the hardcore fans win at this. It's no way, how.
Well, here's what we are winning it, though. We are winning the narrative war, because the narrative is oh, you guys it's the foes because you didn't like Ray. Okay, well now it's the people on the other side saying they don't like it either. There's nobody's liking the movie. Like, I mean, you're gonna have that middle road where you got people who they'll like anything. Like when I was at my niece's birthday party yesterday, I was one of my buddies. He liked The Last Jedi. I said, "Well, I'm glad you liked it," but he's not a Star Wars fan like me. You see what I'm saying? See, that's the catch there. People don't. When you're not a Star Wars fan, and I'm not knocking anybody who says that they like the movie and that I'm not going to say that you're not a fan. I question your judgment, but you're still a fan. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can tell me the heart and soul of Star Wars gets mutilated like that, and you're going to tell me you like that movie. Because the heart and soul of Star Wars is Luke Skywalker. The cool factor is Han Solo. They killed him in the Force Awakens. And the mind of Star Wars to me is Leia. So you got the cool, the mind, and the heart. That's how I feel about the three main people in Star Wars. Yeah. And of course, and that's another thing too. While we're on the subject, I want to stick to this. I personally felt it was disrespectful to have Carrie Fisher in there like that. Really do. I really do. Because
did you see how whack she looked in that movie?
Yes. Because look, think about this. This is the thing that annoys me the most. It's not like they were, she passed away right as they were filming, and they had it was right up to the wire, and they couldn't do anything else. She passed away a year before The Last Jedi came out. You had a whole effing year to do something to tweak the story.
They should have blew up in the ship, bro.
Exactly.
They should have blown, even though that would have been kind of, edgy.
Yeah.
I was thinking when I first seen it,
When I saw
dang,
episode-
that's
episode
how they
two.
gonna put. That's
Me
how they
too.
gonna let her go.
Yeah,
And I
that's what
would,
thought.
and bro, guess what? On the cool, I would have accepted that.
Yeah, me too.
I would have accepted
I would
that.
have accepted that. I would have accepted it too. But for her, basically, it's like what they call it. Doomcop called it weekend at Palpy's. Basically, just holding her up, holding up her body, her lifeless body, just for their enjoyment. Because it's not for my enjoyment. Because I didn't enjoy that. I didn't want to see Carrie Fisher like that. First off, okay. I know this is going back a little bit, but I just want you to just think about, and everybody going to say, oh, it's been 30 years. You're going to change a little bit. Listen, it's been 30 years for me, okay? Sure, I've matured quite a bit, but I'm still basically the same person I was 30 years ago. If I had some stuff happen to me in between there, okay? I have had stuff happen in between me. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit there and say, over 30 years, you're going to change that much to the point that you're unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Because that's basically what they did. Because think about how Leia was. You know, everybody talking about how they changed Luke so much. But think about how Leia was. Leia, like I said, she was like the brains of it. You know, like she lit the room up when she stepped in there.
She was the political side too.
Yeah, when she got captured. You know, she was quick, like pow, 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 pow. She's like, you know, what do you call it? Moff Tarkin. I smelled your foul stench as soon as you came up in here. You know, she was, you know, it was like fast. You know what I'm saying? She spoke fast. It was quick. She was on her feet. And then
and now she just like a shell of herself.
Yeah, even I mean, what I'm talking. Obviously, right now we don't have anything live because that's back to footage. But just think about even in the Force Awakens when she was actually alive, right? Look how they had her. Look how they had her.
Yeah.
She was just a shell of who she was. There was no light in her eyes. There was nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just basically made her like whatever. Same thing they did with Luke. They did that to all three of the characters. None of them were of how they look.
They did a horrible job, and I'm gonna tell you why. You could tell in the very beginning of the movie when she was getting trained by Leia and Leia was talking to her, those scenes was out of place. They tried to center their intro around Leia because of what she said on the deleted scenes, but that was horrible. Her face was horrible, and when Rey said, "Okay, Master," that just seems so out of place.
Yeah. Listen, they could have led. Just like I'm going to say, like this.
They think when they do stuff like that, that's fan service. It's not.
No,
you don't understand what you're talking about.
Perfect example of fan service, bro. Rey's doing all kinds of training now because you know we went for 3 movies and she didn't do any training, so she's training. That's not. Listen, you can't come after the fact and try to think that you're pleasing me by saying she's training now. But guess what? Even with all the training she's doing, this is supposed to be a year in between it, right?
Yeah,
a year between it. She's doing
this movie. If in the whole trilogy takes place in a year, bro.
Yeah, the whole thing. Well, yeah, exactly.
From Force Awakens,
about a year and a half tops.
From Force Awakens to Rise of Skywalker, that's 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
This is not like Empire Strikes Back from Return of the Jedi, where it's years in between. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Not even wasting my time with any of it. I'm so invested in the future of Mandalorian now. Me too, bro. I'm invested in the Mandalorian because they're still producing dope stuff. And I think Kenobi is going to be dope too. So I'm still rocking with that.
Let's get something straight too. Here's another thing too that kind of annoyed me. We have Cats that basically is terrible. The Rise of Skywalker is terrible. But you know what movie was good out of the trio? It was freaking Jumanji. I really like Jumanji. And I'm going to go see Cats in the chat. I will go see Cats this week because y'all asked me to do it. Unfortunately, I'm a man of my word. And I'm
I ain't watching no Cats.
I got. They asked me to do it, man.
I do Jumanji, but I ain't doing no Cats. Fox, what up?
So Jumanji is dope. Jumanji should have came out the day of the Rise of Skywalker, or should I say the Fall of Skywalker. It should have came out that day because it would have knocked them both out of the box.
Soldier Introvert, thank you so much, sir. The Fatal J Ninja shirts are in the description, and best believe the Keepers of the Force shirts are coming. And trust me, your boy Fatal J is not lying. When these drop, you're gonna want one. The Majin going to be selling them. I'm going to be selling them. Get back at us. Trust me. It's going to be cold.
Yes,
They're going to be cold.
I love it.
The Majin, I'm going to give you a sneak peek this week.
Okay, sounds good. I'm going to see Jumanji, but definitely not Cats.
This wasn't fan service.
Lorena, look, y'all forcing me to go see Cats. Okay, y'all forcing me. I wasn't gonna go see Cats. This seems like peer pressure check to me.
Imagine that we got a celebrity in the
I
house.
I see that.
You see, I see him giving a pound. I'm gonna give him a pound back.
Yeah,
how about that?
Give
you the pound back. Mark, you awesome, bro. Every time you talk, I listen. It's like Mark is the general. I'm just a soldier.
Hold on a minute. What hashtag, Mads? Seeing Cats might earn you that hashtag. What hashtag we talking about? Hashtag furry? Is that what you're trying to call me?
Bianca fight the zombies. Glad you're in here. I still haven't seen it. Why bother wasting $14? I'm gonna be honest with you, straight up. I would advise people to go see it out of curiosity. No, don't see this movie. It's bad. I wouldn't even, if I would have told my future self, told my past self to not go see this movie, I really would have. This movie is not worth watching at all. It's not worth watching. Trust me. I promise you, if you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, you will hate it. Even not liking this movie at all. So don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. I'm going to see Jumanji, but definitely not Cat. I agree. Verbos 1127. You're a new person. I'm glad you're here. He says, "What up, Jay?"
Welcome.
Hey, welcome, brother. Glad you're here. You got a dope avatar. I don't know what you're doing there, like you're doing stunts. Hey, Fatal J does his own stunts too. I can pick up a fork and eat.
Nice. Mads said, Mads is stirring the pot right now. She put hashtag release the booty shot.
That's for you to imagine that.
I know that. I see that. She's starting trouble. See, listen,
you.
Chrissy, you see that? You see? I try to step away and they keep pulling me back in. It's like the Godfather. They keep pulling me back in. I was trying to be good. I was trying to be good, but no. Mads come in with the release the booty shot. So, ladies, DMs are open. If you feel so comfortable as to send me a booty shot, I will gladly accept them. And remember, you get doctor-patient confidentiality. No one will ever know. I'm just saying.
And not only will he gladly accept them, he will gladly appreciate them too.
Yes.
Ballet dancer, Sith Lord. Ballet dancer, glad you're here. Glad you're here.
Hey, ballet dancer.
Alfred Morgan Roth, glad you're here. Hard to not be invested in something that started in 1977. I agree. Not every story ends well. I definitely agree, especially if it's been going on this long. A lot of people don't touch on that. Alfred, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
From episode 1 to episode 9, one of them have to be garbage at least. Yeah. Don't you agree?
Well.
I'm just saying that many movies, something is going.
Yeah. Listen. You are correct. It will be bad, but the whole point of it is it shouldn't be this bad.
It will constantly be bad.
All three of these things is bad.
Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. It's funny. It's in that order, the way it declined. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. Heartbroken. What I'm hearing about the massive. Yeah, it is heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking. Since this box office, Lorena, I'm glad you brought it up. Since this box office is showing that it could potentially fail, what do you think is going? And people in the chat, I want you to answer this too. What do you think is going to happen with Star Wars if, let's just say, if the movie starts to decline, it does bad in sales? What do you think is going to happen next?
They're gonna stick to Disney Plus. They're gonna keep it to the small screen. Disney Plus it. I'm pretty sure.
I believe that too, before just for a certain amount of years. But I truly believe, because you know how Hollywood do, they so scared to be creative. I feel like what they're gonna do is wait a few years, maybe 2-3 years down the line, because Dune is coming. I keep telling the people, and Dune even put their stake down on December, because Dune know they fist to act the fool with Star Wars. But I feel like they're gonna give it 2 or 3 years, and then they're gonna tell you this. We're supposed to release another Star Wars movie. It's called A New Hope Reboot.
Yeah. I think they listen. If they do that, listen, they might do it. But if they do that, I think that is franchise suicide. If what they did right now isn't killing them, they're gonna have franchise suicide if they do that.
Sean Stackhouse. I ain't mean to cut you off, but Sean, real quick, Sean Stackhouse, this is the reason why I'm not monetized yet. It's actually my fault. I was unlisting my videos, and Black Angus was the one that told me when you unlist your videos, YouTube don't count those views. So it was Fatal J fault because now my watch time is going back up again. And when it hit 4K, I'm going to apply for monetization, and I'm like right at 4K. So it was Fatal J fault.
Yeah, I'm glad you told me too, because I put mine listed too.
Yeah, every day they slowly giving me my watch time back. Okay. So yeah, don't do it just yet. And I'm gonna tell you who else told me too. John Matrix. Mm-hmm. He said before he got monetized, he never did unlist his videos. Mm-hmm. But now,
so you got to do it after. You got to unlist after.
You got to do it after you get monetized.
Why is that? That doesn't make any sense. Though.
I know that's weird, bro. Because it seems like once you have your time, it stays there. Yeah. You know? I don't know. It's weird, bro. It's weird. Let's see what people saying in the chat, though. Lorena Creole says, and then it just disappeared. She said they'll push new Star Wars to Disney Plus, pimp merch sales in the meantime. I agree. They pimp hard come January. Straight to digital, less risky than cinematic release. I agree. Because you got to think, Lorena, you a Disney stockholder, so I know you understand the game. If y'all didn't know, Lorena, she holds stock with Disney. She got that paper. Sith Lord, that sounds like them, Fatal J. 30 lights, let's go. Oh, we at 30 lights? No wonder the Majinat turned the thing on. Sean Stackhouse, glad you're here, bro. Chris Curran, A New Hope reboot will be the death of Disney Star Wars for sure. I agree. They think they'll come out with a cooler New Hope. That's how they think in Hollywood. That's how these directors and producers think. We'll just come out with a fresher, new stylish New Hope for the fans, and they'll eat it up and love it. Gonna fail again, buddy. Minded, they still have that slate for 2022, 2024, and 2026. So I think we'll get another Star Wars movie quicker than people think. Well, let's see. Next year is 2020. That's still a 2-year wait, though. That's a 2-year wait. That sounds about right. I agree, Chris Caron. I'm glad you're here, Miss Ballet. Bake the Snake, my boy. He said, looks like Ness up his female fan story. The girl with the horses, useless character just to please their woke agenda. I agree. Why was she even in this movie?
The same reason they had Rose Tico in the last one.
Boy, they did Rose Tico dirty, bro.
I sure believe. Listen, I was just watching Clownfish TV talk about that. It's like they put her on the back burner because they basically Jar Jarred her, right?
Yeah. I'm
like, that wasn't the reason people didn't like Rose Tico. They didn't like Rose Tico because they gave her a crappy storyline. Yeah. We wanted more Rose Tico. Give her a better storyline.
Or keep her sister alive. Look at 19K5 with the $50 super chat. He says
$50 super chat. Let me see what he said.
He said in 5 years, we're going to get special editions of episodes 7 through 9. They will add Luke, Han, and Leia back in. I don't know, because that'll be too much money to reboot that again. I don't think they're gonna do that.
No, they're gonna do the super box edition, the whole Skywalker saga.
Bro, these movies cost too much money to remake them. Like episode 7 remake, episode 8, episode 9 remake. Bro, they ain't gonna take that risk. But I will say this. I bet Disney is still gonna hold on to that Rey lore, and we're gonna get something with Rey. Not the actual Rey character, but something tied to her in the future.
No, what they're gonna do here's how they're gonna flip it, yo. Here's how they're gonna flip it.
We got 25 people in the chat. Make sure you to smash that like button. Thank you.
Here's how they're gonna flip it. All right. This was the end of the Skywalker saga, right? She just claimed to be a freaking Skywalker. So if she has children, she's going to call them Skywalkers.
And change the whole game up.
That's what's going to happen.
And that's what they want. They want you to forget about Luke, Leia, and Han.
That's what they're going to do. There will be more Skywalkers, y'all. Be prepared. That's what they're going to do. They're gonna do. Look, listen, y'all. Check this out. They're gonna do Cade Skywalker, but it's gonna be a descendant of Rey Palpatine.
That's whack.
Think about that. I want y'all to sit there and let that sink in. They're probably gonna do Cade Skywalker versus Darth Krayt, but he's gonna be a descendant of Palpatine, not a descendant of Luke.
Sean Stackhouse says, Fader J, why do people unlist their videos? I'm not going to say this big YouTuber name, but me and DeMarge and I pretty much hang out with him all the time. He told us to unlist the videos so it wouldn't hurt retention time. Now, I don't know if that really is the deal, because I know it's some YouTubers who never unlist their videos, and they still, getting a ton of views. So I don't know, Sean. I know you the secret tech guy. I know you know the true secrets behind that stuff. So let me know if after I get monetized, should I still keep my videos listed? Let me know. I know you know the game, bro. You don't help me so far in a lot of tech stuff. Let's see who else in this piece. Lorena. Yep, the next Disney stockholder meeting is going to be lit. That's dope. Let me know what they saying. You might be our inside spy.
Boy,
yeah, we got 28 people.
Can do that.
We got 28 people in this joint. Make sure to smash that like button. Imagine that we hit 50. What you gonna do next? Do a little dance.
I don't know. I don't know what we do for 50.
Obi-Wan blog said, "Hey y'all, hey back. Y'all talking like Texans up in here." What do you think about real quick, and then we're gonna jump back on Star Wars? What did you think about this week episode of Mandalorian?
I loved it. It was a very good episode. You got my man Giancarlo Esposito. Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah, the big bad baddie.
The big bad is here.
Bro, did you see how he did his homeboy, the client?
Yo, he came in. He straight up.
Bro, he
straight up freaking Al Capone his ass. He came in like karrak.
And bro, I'm excited because we have seen the Mandalorian win.
Yeah.
In every episode, how he gonna win against all them stormtroopers outside?
I think the other Mandalorian's gonna have to come help him.
Yeah. I forgot.
If they're still there.
His backup. I think we gonna get something bigger than that, though. You might see Boba Fett walk up in that joint and say,
Hey,
bro, if they put Boba Fett in that last episode, the Mandalorian for the win. It beats the whole trilogy in my book.
Yeah.
Per-minded. They already did. It's called Force Awakens. Bait the snake. ROS mercy everywhere, but still no Baby Yoda. That's how you know they have no idea what the fans want. Yeah. Baby Yoda is winning compared to all the J.J. Abrams movies.
So did you see what Stephanie Janicek put up?
What she
put that other leak. There's another leak about because Matt Smith is not in this movie. Yeah, I understand that, right? Matt Smith is not in this movie.
He was supposed to play the vessel, right?
No, you know who he was supposed to play? This is the leak. This is the leak that she had put up. He was supposed to be the son. Now, what they said was,
Christy, don't unlist your videos. Go ahead, Demajina.
What they said was, oh, well, we couldn't put the son in there because nobody would know who he was. But you're gonna put Ahsoka Tano's voice in there? Nobody know who that is either. But you're gonna put her inside the movie anyway?
Dang.
I want y'all to still think about that. They killed off Ahsoka because either she's using voice telepathy or she's dead. It's only the two things. And they didn't put in the son. Do you understand who the son is? The son is the father, son, and the daughter.
Yeah.
They are the avatars of the Force.
Yes, sir.
Matt Smith was supposed to be the son. He was the avatar of the dark side, which would have made him above Palpatine in every way, form, and fashion.
That's true. I forgot about that, bro.
He would have been the biggest bad you could have had him against. But listen, they could have easily fixed this. They didn't have to do anything else. All they had to do was say Snoke was Plagueis and that he cheated death. That's all they had to do.
Imagine that's what I mean. You think alike, because I was thinking the same thing.
All they had to do was say the Snoke was Plagueis. That's all they had to do.
People was rocking with Snoke as a villain.
Yes.
Why did you kill him like that? Look here.
They're
Okay,
stupid.
look at this. Look at this. Snoke was strong as freak, bro.
Yeah.
He was strong. Kylo killed him easily, but he couldn't kill the Kylo. He couldn't mess with the Nice Ren.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you peep that?
Yes.
This movie is a mess. It don't make sense.
First
Okay,
off,
how did you murk Snoke, but you can't murk Rey, and you can't murk the Knights of Ren? The Knights of Ren beat him down until he got a lightsaber in his hand. You can't do nothing without a lightsaber, bro.
yeah.
This is the same Kylo Ren that I seen in The Force Awakens where he held the blaster bolt. He didn't have no lightsaber in his hands. But now this Kylo Ren is weak and garbage. Well, he always been weak and garbage, but still.
Listen, don't get me started on this. I'm trying to save some of this for
What up,
tomorrow's
Gio Brits?
judgment.
What
What's
up,
up,
Gio
Tommy?
Brits?
What up,
That's
Tommy?
Geo Brits, one of the dopest dudes in the land. He make dope Lego shows. Trust me. I guarantee you he gonna come out with a Legos Rise of Skywalker, and it will be better than the actual movie. Trust and believe. But boy Geo Brits, he said he loved the movie. I understand there's people that love the movies. I'm not gonna down you for that.
No, that's not what
Bro,
we do here.
That's not
We
what
don't
we
do that
here.
here. That's
Your
the
opinion-
other side does. The other
Yeah.
side does that.
Your opinion is your opinion, bro, and I respect your opinion. He said not the ending, but overall it's good. My favorite scene was the Han scene. It didn't make sense, but it was my fave. I'm currently making Lego scenes. I finished one coming soon, bro. I will be watching that. Best believe. Best
Listen,
believe.
I'm so happy you can get enjoyment out of this movie, but I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. Listen, I will never. When I say never, I don't care how good, I don't care how cute Baby Yoda is. I don't care how dope the Mandalorian is. They will never be forgiven for what they did to Luke Skywalker. Zero chance.
Yeah.
No, you got a better chance of hell freezing over and me having a snowball fight there. That's when you got a better chance of it happening. You have a better chance of that happening. I am not forgiving Disney for that. There's no chance that's going to happen. So, with that being said, all they had to do was make Plagueis Snoke, and they would have had it fixed. That's all
it.
That's all they had to do. You don't have to bring back Palpatine. Look, by you bringing back Palpatine, I know everybody sits there and says, "Oh, it destroys,
right here, Mark.
Anakin's story and all that stuff," which is true.
Yeah.
It also makes the Emperor look stupid too. Because I want you to understand.
That was not Palpatine, bro.
I want you to understand something. If the whole point of him was to freaking put his essence in somebody else, which by the way, that's a Darth Bane technique, and I guess they could say that Darth Bane is inside of him or whatever. I guess that it's stupid, but the main thing is, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. No master, especially a master of the Sith, teaches their apprentice everything. Sidious did not know how to cheat death. That was something Plagueis knew only.
That was Plagueis.
That was Plagueis'
Sidious just got mad and killed him.
His trump card.
Yeah.
Sidious was an excellent lightsaber duelist, and he mastered the Force lightning better than anyone. That was Sidious's claim to fame, at least in the EU, but that still was Sidious's thing. That's why he didn't use a lightsaber, because he knew that his lightning was so powerful that he didn't need one. He used the lightsaber to make fun of the Jedi. But with that being said,
what's up, Sword Boys Journey?
How do you have a movie and no epic lightsaber duel? And I don't want to hear that they fought. That's another thing too. Oh, they didn't cross lightsabers in The Last Jedi, so you had them cross lightsabers 50 freaking times, the same two people? Why does the Knights of Ren not have lightsabers?
That's what Drunk said. This is Drunk. You still mad at me? Me and Drunk got some personal things going on. He mad at me. Man,
What's
look
up,
here. Drunk said Knights of Ray are the stupidest thing ever.
Knights of Ray, the stupidest thing.
Drunk, I'm telling you. And Drunk might think I'm lying. I don't care if you think I'm lying. But I'm subscribed to like 300 people. And I think YouTube is slowly kicking me off certain people's channels. So when I seen I wasn't subscribed to Drunk, I was like, dang, So I hit that subscribe button. Drunk put me on blast this morning. And the boys was
snap.
the
Oh,
boys
yeah,
was,
I did see that. I did see
yeah.
I put the
Y'all was
into that.
laughing at me, bro. Y'all was laughing at me. So
Listen,
drunk, there
listen,
it is,
I
man.
had people. I've been unsubscribed from people too that I wasn't supposed to be unsubscribed.
I'm subscribed to a lot of people, and I think YouTube think I'm spamming or something. So they like booting me off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black Samurai, glad you here. He said, see, man's mama, this is why I'm always late. That's okay, though. I'm very generous. Glad you here, bro. Glad you here. But yeah, man, the Knights of Ren, I don't know why J.J. Abrams did this. You added in some dope characters like General Hux, Captain Phasma, Knights of Ren, and didn't even use them. Bro, did you see how they did General Hux? He was a traitor. He was a traitor.
Yeah.
He was a traitor. And you see how old boy just blasted him and walked off?
He still could have been a traitor, been dope. Like, that's the thing. Like, you get these people high prestige titles. How did they get to those ranks? By being bubbling idiots? Think about that. Like, Finn was supposed to be one of the elite. He should have been. You know what made Finn even doper? Finn should have been a Death Trooper. Because the Death Troopers, if you tie that into the Mandalorian, they don't miss. The Death Troopers don't miss.
Yeah.
You see how they don't miss in Mandalorian. Death Troopers do not miss. So they should have had him be a Death Trooper with the Force ability. And that's another thing too. Look, it was. I think Jeremy said it best.
Hold on, real quick, Dimaggio. Now, see here, drunk. This is proof. Mark said he was unsubbed for me. I'm telling you, YouTube. If you got a whole bunch of people you subscribe to, I believe they kick you off their channels. I might need to do some cleansing too, because I don't watch most of them channels. I watch only a select few, but I'm trying to support a lot of people out there too. That's why I'm subscribed to a lot of people. So
yeah, me too.
Same.
They should have just look. And that's the thing too. Jeremy was basically saying it's like they're having a rap battle. Like JJ say something, Ryan Johnson say something. Now JJ says something. Like they were battling each other with these movies because they were like you can see the shade that was being thrown between both movies. Like Finn, you knew that was what Finn was supposed to be. Finn was supposed to be force sensitive. That was the whole point. That's why right now he's force sensitive now.
Bro, I got so mad, bro, when I saw that when he was talking to the black chick.
Yeah.
And he said, yes, something was drawing me. And you know they was talking about the force. So why is he force sensitive now?
Exactly.
Now you hinted it in the Force Awakens, and then you making it known now that he force sensitive. Why couldn't you train him too? It would have been pretty dope if Rey and Finn would have battled Snoke at the end.
It would have been dope. It would have been what the battle that should have happened. And like I said this before, we should have had a battle royale with lightsabers because that is the one thing we have not seen was a bunch of people fighting together. Like, okay, yeah, you seen the arena in Geonosis with all the Jedi there, but that was really the Jedi versus clones. I'm talking about Force user versus Force user in a melee. That would have been dope. I would have liked to see Luke, Snoke, Kylo, Rey, and Finn. Those 5 people should have been. You know what? Actually, let's throw Leia in there too, because you know if you want to battle, put Leia in there. We could have had Leia in there. 6 people, 3-on-3 match. You could have had that. You could have had that.
Man's Mama Bear, what you talking about? Lord Kelly said the same thing months ago. I know this chat on my end is kind of slow, and I know y'all been said this a long time ago. But can you let me know what he said?
What did he say?
I don't know. Honestly, I guess that Hux was going to be a traitor when it was announced that there was one in the First Order. But still, Hux could have been Grand Moff Tarkin. Like, I ain't going to say on that level, but close to that level. I really took him seriously in Force Awakens. Last Jedi, they made him a bumbling fool. And in Rise of Skywalker, he was even more of a bumbling fool. Yeah. I just want to get rid of Kylo Ren. I don't want you to leave me. That's whack, man.
Yeah.
That's whack. I so wanted to see Finn winning his lightsaber. Yeah.
And that's another thing too. Speaking of lightsabers, let's talk about lightsabers real quick. Why is she making her lightsaber in the end of the movie? To become a Jedi Knight, you are supposed to craft your own lightsaber.
Yes, you do.
That is your training. That is one of your prerequisites to become a knight is to have your own lightsaber.
Yeah.
I don't
And
care
people-
what anybody says.
Everybody was talking about, oh, it was so dope. No, it wasn't. That was her staff. And you see how she turned it on? She did this.
Yeah.
That's whack to me.
I thought that was kind of cool.
I don't like that, bro. You do this to turn it on, not that. That's too much work. Swag to me,
What
man.
they put in here is also tried to make Leia look cool in the last minute, making her Jedi garbage. Oh, that's skipping up for me.
If they want, he said they also tried to make Leia cool at the last minute, making her a Jedi. I agree. It didn't work out. Garbage in the flashback.
They should have did it in
garbage.
Yeah. Speaking of get flashback, why Luke losing to his sister? He's the master. How you lose to his sister?
I'm glad you hit that point.
That means that Luke lost to Rey, who was not even his student, and his sister, who was his student. How do you lose to your student?
Bro,
Look at Pai Mei. Look at Pai Mei when he was teaching the Beatrice Keto. He was like, he whooped the butt. She tried to hit him with a rock. And he grabbed her hand and says, you want me to take this arm as mine now? I'm going to take your arm off. That's a master.
We got a new head in here. A new head, Benito Carmila. I feel like Kylo should been he said, I feel like Kylo should been the protagonist. I would have rocked with that.
Yeah.
I would have rocked with that.
They should have made Rey. They should have made Rey be the villain. That's another thing we haven't seen. I want a female Sith Lord.
Peep this, bro.
That's what I want.
Kylo had more struggle than Rey did. Mm-hmm. Now they tried to play catch up and have Rey struggle in this one, but it was too late. It was too late. Yeah. Kylo actually was the one that was fighting his emotions, fighting between the dark side and the light side, like Luke did. Mm-hmm. So you might be right, Benito. He should have been the protagonist. It would have been dope, a dope Star Wars movie if our protagonist started off on the light side, then went dark, then went back to the light side. Now that would have been dope. Have the first Force Awakens, he on the light side. Have Last Jedi, he go on the dark side, and then Force Awakens, he has redemption and die.
I don't want him to have redemption at all. Because it is too much like Vader.
That's true.
Why does he have to be? It should be no redemption after you killed your father. That was the one thing that separated Luke from everybody else, because he would not kill his father. And Vader, if anybody deserved to get whacked, it should have been Vader.
Mark said that would have been great if Rey turned. Yeah, it would have.
Rey should have been a villain. Or they should have had a female antagonist. They keep talking about diversity is that. I want a female antagonist, a big bad.
They need to quit being scared, bro.
You know what? You know who is a dope? Like when I think about female antagonists, I think of Buffy the Vampire Slayer when she fought Glory. Glory was a god, and Buffy couldn't beat her because she had somebody who was so strong that Buffy couldn't beat her. I love that. I love a villain like that. That she's so OP that she got to do something. Like her only weakness was her human side, because they cursed her and put her into a human body.
Bro, what do you think about the lightning bolts coming out of her hand?
Oh,
and then at the end of the day, she turned out to be Palpatine's granddaughter. What do you think about that?
I think that's so much BS. So much BS.
And
listen,
then,
I'm not going to go into depth because spoiler alert. Tomorrow, I'll be given judgment. Judgment happens tomorrow.
What you gonna do with those movies, bro?
Ritualistic discarding.
Don't get rid of Rogue One.
Ritualistic discarding.
I can understand Force Awakens, but don't get.
No, I have spoken.
You gonna hate you did that.
This is the way.
What you gonna do? You gonna burn them or something?
I can't burn them.
Well, bro, don't do. Give me Force Awakens if that's the case.
Nope. Nope.
Mad Mama's Bear said, actually, that would have been a great movie. Rey turned Sith, and Finn has to defeat her as a Jedi. That would have been dope. That
perfect. You know what? And that makes it even better because
Because it's emotions in it.
Finn likes her.
Yeah.
That would have made the true conflict of interest, because does anybody believe that Raylo really existed, or was that just pandering? In the chat, can I get a hell yeah that was bullshit? Can I get a hell yeah? Because it was straight up BS, okay? That was terrible.
Bro, who is Abeloth?
Abeloth is the
Abeloth.
mother. Remember how I said there was the father, the son, and the daughter?
Oh, okay,
the avatars of the Force?
Yeah.
Abeloth is technically the mother, even though she really wasn't an avatar of the Force. She was a mortal who partook into the nexus of the Force, and it twisted her. That's why she had to be locked away. Like the son and the daughter actually combined forces to lock her away. And what it was, Center Point Station. They actually had her locked in between two black holes. That's how powerful. They had to lock her in between two black holes to keep her away from everybody because she was so dangerous. But what happened was when Anakin and Obi-Wan went to Mortis, and he killed off the father, son, and the daughter, there was nobody to keep Abeloth in check. So she got out. And that's how they had the Abeloth story in the EU. She got out because, and think about this here. I wish y'all to sit there. I wish y'all let this sink in a little bit. I want y'all to sink this in.
What else gets comments?
Look at the continuity that they did. This is between books and movies and the Cartoon Network series, the Clone Wars. They had this Abeloth thing set up because when they introduced the father, son, and the daughter, that was right around the time they dropped the Abeloth books. It was perfect. Like as soon as I seen the father, son, and the daughter, I knew exactly who she was connected to. Yeah. It made perfect sense. Everything had a line. But no, we want to get rid of the EU because it was too convoluted. Really now? What did you think you just made? What did you just make, Disney? Really?
Bro, this movie could have been so sick. It got my mind thinking.
Yeah.
Let's just say, okay. They made it seem like that battle on top of the Death Star was going to be one of the ultimate lightsaber battles. Okay. Kylo Ren was going in on Rey. And I didn't understand the scene where he kept hitting her and her hand was like, ow, You remember she was doing that? You remember when she was doing that?
I can't remember.
Remember Kylo Ren was beating her down. I don't know if she was getting exhausted or what. Mm-hmm. Okay. At that point, if they would have did it right, Kylo should have killed her. Okay. We had a part 2 movie to where Finn, 2 or 3 years later, trains in the ways of the Force by Luke, Rey, whoever. And then Finn is the one who fight Kylo Ren. But I knew they weren't going to take that risk because they want Rey so bad. And no disrespect to females out there, but they want Rey to be the ultimate.
No disrespect to females. I had to get somebody today. Somebody put up on the thing, oh, I know exactly why I don't like the Rise of Skywalker because Rey is not a chosen one. And she's a female. That's why you guys don't like her. Predictable. So I said the last time I checked, Rey is a knockoff Jaina Solo. A cheap knockoff Jaina Solo. And the last time I checked, the Sword of the Jedi was a she. And I love me some Jaina Solo. Okay?
And last time I checked, don't we have a woman named Princess Leia in this whole thing?
Yes.
That's actually a dope character that people love.
Mm-hmm.
Don't we have a Ahsoka? Don't we have that character that people in the Star Wars hardcore fanery love?
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I'm saying. They want that female character with no flaws, all powerful, and that can destroy all men.
Mm-hmm. And that's another thing too. Why did Kylo die? Matter of fact, why did Rey die? Can anybody tell me that? Because when I first heard the leaks, I thought the building collapsed on her. She just freaking died. Like, why?
Bro, did you see the way she died and the way Kylo Ren died? I started laughing. Yo, that was some bad acting.
That was weak sauce.
The way he died, he was like, and they kissed.
Yo,
You kissed the man that killed his father, aka
there
your
was
father figure?
there was no attachment to the two other than them two freaking fighting. Oh, you know what?
Bro, I don't care.
How is it that you can touch things in Force Skype now? How is that?
Not only not only is she force Skyping, she doing self lightning, something that takes training. Vader couldn't even do force lightning.
Well, Vader never would have been able to because he was too machine.
But I'm just saying, that's master level.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a master; she's still training.
At Gospel Quarter tomorrow, overdosing on the Force. I guess that's the thing now. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
And not to mention, Mark, we're Force vampires now too.
Oh yes. Oh, speaking of Force vampires, why does she look like she turned into a demon when she turned to the Dark Ray? When she like and she got sharp teeth?
Because they're gonna sell the toys.
Oh my god!
Because they're gonna sell the toys, bro. When she did that, I was thinking something out of Lord of the Rings. Frodo Baggins did that.
Yeah.
In Lord of the Rings, bro. I mean Bilbo Baggins.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Remember when Gandalf grabbed that ring? Bilbo made that same face, bro.
Hold on. Mark got me cracking. He said they're doing the Force like Charlie Sheen does lines, bro.
That's a lot of lines too, boy.
Even that. I'm doing the Force now, baby. Doing the Force.
Tiger's blood. Remember, Charlie Sheen started tripping at one point. That's tiger blood. I'm always winning.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Ooh, we got my boy Death by Saber in here. Death by Saber, we're gonna have to get you on one night. He said hello there to everyone. Hello,
how you doing, Death by Saber?
Glad you're here. What we doing right now? We ripping this Rise of Skywalker to pieces. Now, DiMaggio don't want me to go in too hard because he got a review coming up. Yeah. But
it's not a review. It's judgment.
Well, we taking bits.
I want you to understand. This will be judgment tomorrow.
We taking bits and pieces of the things that doesn't make sense to us. Like, for instance, Lando Calrissian. He should have never been in this movie because he didn't do anything.
Well, I actually liked him in the movie. The one thing I'm happy about is they didn't freaking kill him. I'm so happy they didn't kill him.
Yeah, but this is what tripped me out. How did he call all the homeboys, but they couldn't call all the homeboys? Remember that?
Because he got Colt 45, baby. Come on, man. You know, listen, I got the Colt 45. Ladies, come on over and have some sips. Do a little sipping with Billy D. Come on now.
Billy D is the man. When I seen that cape, when I seen him step up the Princess Leia real fly, my little young self said, I want to be just like him, mommy. I want to be just like him. Yeah. See what my boy say. Comment chat. Ooh, we got a lot of people up in here. He gave up all his power to save her. You talking about Kylo? Yeah. But that's not Star Wars. I'm talking about the movies now, not EU. When has somebody gave their force essence to somebody and then they die? Yeah. That don't happen in Star Wars, bro. Everybody got the force to themselves. You know, ain't nobody trading forces to each other. Some people are better manipulating the force better than others, but you don't. Okay, you want some of my force? Here. Ain't nobody doing that. That's what made it whack to us. Mm-hmm. But comment chat, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here, buddy. I like Lando, but he don't roll with Luke, but he was with him for the Wayfinder.
That's true. I mean, well, obviously in this version of it, no, he wasn't rolling with Luke, but listen, that's the one thing I loved about the EU. They were a family, bro.
They was a family. This was a family. The trilogies was a family thing.
Yeah, you had the Skywalkers, the Solos, the Calrissians. They were a whole family. Like there's stories of them having dinner together. That's Star Wars. That's the thing that y'all keep forgetting. That is Star Wars. It's about families, you idiots. It's not about just Star Wars is for effing kids. Star Wars is about family, you freaking retards. Sorry about using the R word, y'all, but that's what pisses me off.
Bro,
That's what it
R2D2
is.
didn't get no time in this movie,
He
bro.
got zero time.
And when you go back, y'all be like, well, they're just droids. If you go back to the movies, the droids had their own little time in the movie.
Droids are supposed to be the storytellers of the series.
Exactly.
They are the one constant of all of the movies. The droids. Listen, you gotta understand. In the EU, and I know I'm bringing up EU, but it's still a point. In the EU, Luke is trying to get R2 to tell him something, and R2 won't give him the information. He says, "I can't give it to you because I need to protect you." He said, "R2, either you give it to me, I'm going to force it out of you."
Thank you, Tommy.
And what R2 had was Anakin choking Padme. He had it on file. R2 was the only one there. I want you to understand that. R2 and C-3PO are the storytellers of Star Wars. Star Wars is about family, and your narrators are R2 and C-3PO.
That's it.
Those are your narrators.
And I mean, poor C-3PO don't got mind wiped so many times, bro. I think he don't got mind wiped in all the trilogies, haven't he?
He got mind wiped from Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope.
No, he just got mind wiped in Revenge of the Sith. So from Revenge of the Sith, he started over.
Yeah, he started over.
But R2 never got.
And George Lucas had to do that because we would have been asking, why didn't R2D2 or C-3PO speak about the prequels?
R2 did know that, but R2 kept things on file. He did it to protect people.
But I thought they mind wiped R2D2 too.
R2 was not mind wiped. R2 knows everything. R2 knows everything. Remember, not everybody can speak to R2. R2 is only some people can talk to him.
Yeah, because Luke can understand it.
Luke can understand it because he has the Force.
Obi-Wan can understand them too.
Exactly. So,
invite me in, please. Comment chat. Okay, look here.
We about to wrap it up soon, brother.
We about to wrap it up, and not only that, look, man, you got to slow down. You ain't even took us out to dinner. You ain't took us out to dinner. You know, no, but come and chat, get at me. If you got a Twitter, get back at me. Anybody in the chat who want to roll with us one day on the live stream, get at us on Twitter. We gladly to talk with the people.
Yes,
you know?
Yes, we all about the people.
Yeah, well, that's what Keepers of the Force is about. Is the people.
Matter of fact, we have to do one thing before we wrap this up, because this is something that I always do for the people, and that is my tagline. We have to do this.
Dang it, we almost at 50 likes. There's 42 likes up in here. Can we get us to 50 real fast if that's possible? So if you forgot to hit that like button, please smash it, because Keepers of the Force is for the people. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's why I go through here and try to hear all the comments as possible. It's impossible, but I'm doing the impossible because you got two Sith Lords who's here for you. Remember, passion. What's the credo? Passion.
Peace is a lie. There's only passion.
Yeah.
Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain victory.
You hear that?
I'm missing one. And through victory, my chains are broken. I missed one, but still, you know what I'm getting at.
This guy right here got his shirt off. He's all about passion. Trust me. He's all about passion.
All right. Share my screen real quick.
I got you, brother.
We give it back to you, the people.
And you know what though? Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy is going to kill it in Venom this year, bro. I cannot wait to see that movie. That's one of my top 3 anticipated movies of 2020. Tom Hardy. That was Tom Hardy. He gonna be in Venom this year, bro. That's gonna be a dope movie.
Well, he's always in Venom. He's the Venom character.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's gonna be Venom 2, directed by Andy Serkis, and we getting Venom and we getting Carnage.
Yes.
Which is played by my boy who actually played Solo in the Solo movie.
Yeah.
What's his name? Woody Harrison played a better Solo than the actual character playing Solo. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? They could have cast Woody. I think Woody Harrison would have killed it, bro. What you think?
Yeah.
He would have killed it.
Lily Patton asked, who is your favorite female Sith? Favorite female Sith?
I'm gonna tell you mine. My favorite,
Zana.
The one that beat Darth Zana. Yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you who mine. I was gonna say Darth Xana. What was Count Dooku's I
Well,
love
she
her.
wasn't a Sith though. That was Venture. She's a Sith acolyte. She never was a
Well,
Sith. But if you want to go by full-fledged,
I'm gonna say
Sith,
okay.
Darth Talon, Vestra, which is Ben Skywalker's girlfriend.
But bro, how was Ventress not a Sith though?
She was never trained as a Sith.
But Count Dooku was a Sith apprentice.
But he never trained her as a Sith. He never did.
I need to catch up on Clone Wars because I thought she was Sith.
She was never trained as a Sith. She doesn't know how to do Force lightning.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this.
That's another thing too. Force lightning is not just necessarily a dark side technique. It is a Sith specific technique because you have to know how to do Sith sorcery combined with the Force to do Force lightning.
Yes, sir. Thanks for lifting my spirits. This is my boy Mark talking. Thanks for lifting my spirits, family. I was feeling down after watching Return of the Jedi. I can't believe they really. I understand what you mean. This thing up so bad. I'm good now. Now I'm ready to kick butt. Mark, me and Demagina always got your back, and we're gonna kick butt right with you. And I see somebody in here, Amy K. Glad you're here. Mm-hmm. She says if they were I don't know what that word is. He shouldn't have died. She didn't bring him back with a crock of
they
shit.
were a dyad. Could they were saying they were?
Dyad. Okay.
They were together. They were supposed to be together.
Bro, what was a dyad? If you're gonna do all that, have them together, then you should have just did Jason and Jaina.
Yeah, but then if they would have did that, then it would have been some real incest stuff. Because technically speaking,
well, people like that stuff. He Game of Thrones.
Palpatine alleges. This is another reason why they're not paying attention. They're not paying attention to any of their continuity. They put in their comics that Palpatine manipulated the Force around Shmi for Anakin, which I hated that. I hate that. Palpatine does not.
Who, his mama?
Yes. He's saying that Palpatine had, in some form or fashion, manipulated the midichlorians around Anakin, and so essentially siring Anakin. Now, Lord Callus says that she was already pregnant. Matter of fact, let me pull that up for you real quick before we get out. I want to pull that up.
My favorite female Sith is Darth Talon. If I had to say my favorite female, since Demagine said I can't use Count Dooku apprentice, I'm gonna have to say Darth Xana because she was cold. She beat Darth Bane. Darth Bane was a bad man.
Yeah, he was.
He the one that had a Sith master and a Sith apprentice, the ruler too. I rock with him. But my favorite Sith Lord, if you want to talk about male Sith Lords, Darth Raven.
I heard that he's in the canon now.
Who, Darth Raven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Because
I do.
They're gonna F him up, man.
I hope not, bro. If they do this, it's on and popping, bro.
Okay, I found it.
Mess him up. Real quick before you go in. J528. J528, are you new? If you are, I'm glad you're here. He said the Force dyad sounds so stupid. I agree. Yeah. It's so dumb. The name itself is hilarious. I agree. The Rise of Skywalker is so dumb. I definitely agree. I agree. Thank you so much for coming. Glad you're here.
All right, go ahead.
I got you.
Okay, so yeah, so this is the picture I'm talking about right here. This is in the comics. So as you can see, they say in the comic, they say Palpatine here. This is Shmi. This is her. So I see what Callus is saying. She's already is pregnant. So I don't think that.
Nah, bro.
That now when I'm looking at this, I agree with what Callus is saying. She's pregnant already, but they're showing him manipulating the midichlorians around him.
Then why did he act like he didn't even know who Anakin was?
That's, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. How they messing up continuity.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. The Force, the way it was initially described, Plagueis was killing and bringing back to life. Killing and bringing back to life. He was doing that. And the Force says, oh, no, you can't do that. So they retaliated and created Anakin. And Plagueis knew that Anakin would be a problem. So Sidious probably knew, okay, maybe being that he knew about, Plagueis knew about him, he probably said, well, let me turn him to the dark side so he doesn't become a problem for us later. Now, if that's the case, okay. But this right here, I do not accept this because now if you go by this, if you want to go by just plain and simple, they're going to say that he manipulated. He's the father of Anakin, which means that his kid is his grandkid. If he's the father of Anakin and Ben Solo's his grandson, and now he's saying and Rey is his granddaughter, that would mean that that's some kind of second cousin, kissing cousin stuff.
They cousins, bro.
Yeah.
And Senate, why is you playing with us? I thought you was somebody new. J528. No, I'm the Senate. I just changed my name. Quit playing with us, Senate. Glad you here, bro. I haven't seen you in a while. Man.
What's going on? I was wondering who that was too. Senate be on. He becoming incognito.
I know. And then memeing the crap out of people and then leaving again. The we at the hour mark. What is your final say so?
My final say so is tomorrow. I'm going to put up a video. It's going to be live. We're doing this live, baby. Ritualistic extermination. And I'll go through every reason why I'm going to do this. I'll go through everything tomorrow. But just know, tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bro, you wrong for throwing that away, man.
Bye-bye.
You wrong. I can understand.
I am an evil Sith Lord.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Bye-bye.
You have reached new levels of evil.
Bye-bye. That's all I got to say about that.
My final thoughts is this. Even though something tells me deep inside that Star Wars is going to hit 1 billion, if this movie does bad and doesn't hit 1 billion, the fans won. The fans won. The hardcore fans has a win. But like I said before, if Captain Marvel hits $1 billion, then there's no way, no how that Star Wars is not. Trust me. Disney and Lucasfilm is going to pull strings to where they will hit that billy. Trust and believe. So we're getting all hyped up now that it's not looking good and that China, it flopped in China in the box office. Don't get too hyped up. Because Disney can pull strings. You got to think about it like this. Disney pretty much, in so many words,
they run
almost the whole planet, imagine that.
They own about what? What did they say that the percentage was? About almost like 30-45% of the entertainment industry.
Bro, they own almost everything in media. You know what I'm saying? So why do you think a billy ain't nothing to Disney? They make billies a lot. They make billies often. So I won't get too excited about this weekend box office. It might be the weakest, but they might still hit 1 billion. Because Star Wars don't hit 1 billion on every movie, right?
Yeah. Except for Solo. Hashtag Solo lost money.
Well, Solo is side stuff.
Yeah, but hashtag Solo lost money anyway. It's still lost money.
But Solo ain't gonna have
But think about that. But think about this. Even though sideshow Rogue One hit $1 billion, Rogue One was a sideshow too.
But what I'm saying is, Solo is not on a budget like a main Star Wars movie, right? Or is it still kind of in the same ballpark?
It's the same ballpark. It's the same thing.
Oh, well, that was a good win for the fans then. I'll take that.
Everything is about, look, Rey brings back Kylo without sweating. He brings her back, dies. How stupid. Exactly.
Yeah, they did a trade. They did a trade. It would have been dope if Rey would have died and Kylo would have lifted up that lightsaber and saying,
why she died? I'm still stuck on how, what was she like? Oh. What was that?
I guess she used up all her Goku powers, bro. I don't know. She used her Goku powers. She was taking the energy out of everybody, and then she did a force a spirit bomb like Goku do. That was nothing but Dragon Ball Z at the end of that movie, bro.
Oh, and you know what? And real quick before we head out of here, I know everybody been saying this because it's basically a meme at this point. But why don't you just stop using Force Lightning? You freaking idiot! Why don't you just stop? Like, you're shooting the Force Lightning and it's coming back. How about you just stop?
What up, Perry? What up, open-minded movie man?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Force Lightning, yeah. Chill out with Force. That was only Palpatine thing anyway. I'm talking about the movies only. Mm-hmm. That was Palpatine thing. Oh, Dooku did it too, right? Dooku did Force Lightning too, right?
Yeah, he did.
But Count Dooku was a seasoned vet in the game.
but Count Dooku was
So just-
trained as a Sith Lord.
So according to this new Star Wars, bro, if you're born by somebody, then you instantly have their powers.
That's what they're doing at this point.
Because with the OT, even though Anakin was one of the most powerful Jedis to ever live, Luke didn't have that power all back.
Nope.
I'm
Luke
talking
had
about
to train. Luke had to train. He couldn't even lift rocks. Ray's sitting down like this.
Bro, did you see that?
Lifting up all the rocks.
Like she was Dalzee from Street Fighter.
Exactly.
We never seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
Boars, what up? He said he did it like a champ. He did it like a champ. Period comment say Me and Osborne was talking about that today on the live stream. Amy Kate, they should have ended it with the shot of Kylo's hand reaching up from the pit.
Yeah, Rise of Skywalker. Yep, that would have made sense.
And that's what I thought the movie was going to be about, is by Kylo.
Listen,
I thought he was the rise of Skywalker.
I want y'all as we leave, I want y'all to leave it this year. The movie is called Rise of Skywalker. All the Skywalkers are dead.
All of them.
I want you to understand that. It should have been called Rise of Palpatine, because that's exactly who won. Palpatine won because his freaking granddaughter is the one who's freaking appropriating the Skywalker name.
And before I leave, I just want to say, no shots to Mormons, but that last shot with Leia and Luke, that looked like one of those Mormon postcards. And on that note, I'm glad everybody came out.
Yes,
really
thank you very much.
You. Keep us on the force. We'll be on the Marginized channel next week on Sunday at the same bat time, different back channel. The Marginized. I want to say this one thing. If you can't be good
at it.